Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hi, my name's Laura. Welcome to my channel. So this video is going to be on the injuries I have sustained over the years. There haven't been that many or that severe, thankfully. So, first injury I ever sustained would have been the sprain to my left wrist. The story behind that is I was heading to school and fell off of a curb. I think I was in about year 7 or 8 of secondary school, and I was quite clumsy back then. I still am. The second injury I sustained would have been the sprain to my right wrist. I did that by punching a wall, because I was very pissed off. I'm not condoning what I did in any shape or form, but at the time I didn't get what damage I did to myself, because in my eyes, just as long as I wasn't, hitting anyone else, what I was doing was fine. I was that kind of kid, well, I'm not hitting anyone else, I'm fine. Then I sprained my left wrist again. Once again, that was sustained by punching a wall. And again, I didn't care because I wasn't hitting anyone else. So for quite some time I was spraining both my wrists through punching walls, doors, anything I could potentially damage myself or whatever I was hitting. Didn't care because I wasn't hitting anyone else. And then late last year, I think it was October. Yeah, it was October last year. Early October last year, sort of 5th or 6th of October. And I I tore the tendons and ligaments in my left ankle. I did that by sitting cross-legged, getting pins and needles, and instead of waiting for those pins and needles to go, I stood straight up, and my ankle went from beneath me, swelled up, which is also what happens if you break a bone. So where you've broken the bone, it'll swell up, go blue, and you won't be able to move. So for example, if you broke your arm, it'd go blue, and you wouldn't be able to move your hand, and there'll be some slight swelling. So that happened with my ankle. I couldn't move my foot. It turned into the size of a small golf ball. Went blue, my whole foot went cold, and numb, and I couldn't feel it. But I also couldn't move my foot because if I did, it'd be very, very painful. And I was limping, and it was sort of a week before I started my new job at the time. and I was told to rest it for 7 to 10 days. And on the following week, on that Wednesday, I went and started my new job. Despite being told to rest it and keep it rested, I still went to work. And at the time I was working as a kitchen porter in a local pub. So yeah, I was working in a local pub. And so that sort of involved quite a lot of moving around. And I still, despite doing the tendons and ligaments in my ankle, I still went to work. Yeah, I still went to school and got an education. When I did my ankle, like I say, despite doing any damage to myself, I'd still go to work. I still went to school. I still got paid. I still got an education. Because in my eyes, even though I had sprained wrists and both my ankles, I still went and got an education. I still went to work because I needed an education. I needed the money, and I wasn't. And at the time I was technically still providing a service to people. So if I was still working at that pub, I would, and that pub was still open, I would have been classed as a key worker. So I would still have to go to work 2 days a week. So it was a part-time position as a kitchen porter, but that's it. I'll do it at story time on places I've worked. And I even went into work at the start of an inner ear infection in my left ear. So I was partially deaf at the time until I had to go to the hospital to get it cleaned out, literally drained, and that's painful. So, and here's a very useful fact here for you. So I had to go down to the ENT. And for those of you who don't know what an ENT is, an ENT is a department in a hospital. And ENT stands for ears, nose and throat. So they specialise in things like, your ears, your nose and your throat. So if you get a broken nose, they're the ones that will fix it, essentially. They will put it back in place and everything else. If you get something lodged in your throat, they'll remove it. Or inner ear infections, they deal with them too. So, quite often you get referred to them by your GP or doctor, or, so there you go. Next part of useful information that I got from the ENT was don't use cotton buds on your ears because it just pushes the earwax further into your ear, and then that will block off, it will block your eardrum. So when you go to the doctors, they will not be able to see your eardrum, and that is a major red flag for them. So instead of using cotton buds, use olive oil instead of cotton buds, and just use a little cotton ball, just put it in your ear, don't push it in there, just place it in your ear, lay with whichever side it is facing down, and then all the earwax will go onto the little cotton ball.